Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year to you. My name is Atolagbe and today I'm doing something of a recap of everything that I made in 2021. It goes without saying that these items are heavily dominated by things from my Ankara series. There are other stuff that I made earlier in the year, but obviously the Ankara series constitutes the most of this list. Also, I'm going to have all the tutorials linked in the description box. If you haven't already watched them, you totally should. Also, a tutorial on each of the basic bodies, sleeve, skirt and pants are now uploaded on my channel, so if you haven't already seen them, definitely go check them out, because the question I constantly get is how do we follow the tutorials if we don't have basic patterns? So you can now have basic patterns. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and engage with this video by liking and telling me in the comments what you think about each of these outfits. So let's get started. The first thing I have here is this sheer organza jacket. This is definitely a personal favorite of mine. I mean, obviously I'm going to have a lot of personal favorites because why would I make them if I didn't like them, right? But yeah, I particularly like this outfit. I like the whole belt situation going on here and how it is actually made to squeeze the jacket in the middle where the waist is. So whenever I wear it, even though I mean it doesn't have buttons in the front, I wouldn't do the buttons, but there is a bit of a nice contouring of the body at the back here. So I love it. I love that, and I love the fact that it's sheer, right? So that is outfit number one. The next outfit here is this circle halter neck dress. Also, I love this, but I think that I'll prefer to have this circle dress a bit shorter rather than this length. Or the alternative to that is that when I style it, I would want to like have a belt in the waist, because I feel like currently it's just large and you know it's giving pregnant. There's nothing wrong with being pregnant, just that I'm not pregnant and might as well not look like it. So I think that it would be cuter if it were just smaller, or if it had like a belt in the waist. I think that that's definitely how I would be styling it, one of the two. The third one here is this corset top. I definitely love this. I love this top. I like the high-low effect going on from the waist down to the front and then the back. I like how it just like this ends at the very waist for me, so there is a sense in which it just like accentuates that. Also, the sleeves are long and large and they have this whole belt hanging down situation going on here. I'm not going to call it dramatic, it's definitely not, but it's definitely more elevated than what a regular sleeve would be. The next outfit here is my little black dress. Well, I made two last year. This is one of them, and this outfit is so me. The length of the dress, the drama in the sleeves, the slit on the legs, everything about this dress is really me, and I like the color as well. This is really my style, and if I were to make strictly clothes that I would gladly and readily wear at any time, it would probably be something like this little black dress all the time. I love fitted dresses with dramatic sleeves. Okay, so people are constantly asking me, I think it's a weird question by the way, but do you wear the things that you make? And the answer is that just like any normal person's wardrobe, there are things that you wear often and those that you rarely wear. There are outfits in your wardrobe that you haven't worn in months. So that is how it is for me as well. There are things that I've made that I've never worn before, and there are those that I've made that I literally abuse. I wear them a little too much. I think that this little black dress is one of those things that I've worn a whole lot to different places. That's it. Next outfit here is this small milkmaid dress here. This is giving me super casual that I can even wear it inside the house. I love it. I love the size. I love how it's small. I love the drawstring detail in front and the extra belt situation hanging out here. And it also has a slit in the front as well. Next outfit is this very gorgeous dress right here. This is also something that's testament to what I said about the fact that I like fitted dresses that now have large sleeves. And also, I love the detail here so much. The way it's crossing, the way it pleats. I really like this, and I like the color as well. This is definitely one of my favorite things that I made last year. I made it to wear to a wedding, by the way. The next outfit here is this Ankara Playsuit. Oh my god. This was the last one I made in 2021, and that was around late November. And when I tell you that I've already worn this 3 times, I love it. I just love it. It's so easy to wear. One thing about me, I do in fact prefer comfortable clothing, and I know that not everything I made can really be classified as comfortable clothing, but I love comfortable clothing, and this is one of them. I think that this jumpsuit got the most reaction from the Ankara series, not just on my YouTube but also on my Instagram. I think a lot of people like it a whole lot, and I get it because I really like it too. I do. I love the print. It's so unique, so different, and I definitely love the style that I went for here, and also the bishop sleeve and the black detailing here and here. A vibe really. The next outfit here is this dress right here. I love this dress. It's not exactly my style, but it's giving something, okay? Though I feel like I'm likely to give it out, probably because I just might not wear it at all ever. You know, in that video I talked about the fact that the POV is that I'm going to church with my mom, and out of all of my videos, my mom did comment on this. She was pleased with the dress, and I get that. I get why she would be. Okay, finally a pair of pants. This is a pair of wide leg pants that I made to pair with the shirt jacket that I showed first. It goes without saying that I can wear them differently depending on the situation. I love this pants so much. I think that sometime in probably late 2019 or 2020, I began to just gravitate towards large pants. I just started to prefer my pants large because, well, I don't think that was a trend that entirely originated in my head. I think it is a fashion trend that more people are doing less skinny jeans or skinny pants and moving towards large pants. You know, they give luxury and maturity, and I'm not saying that skinny jeans are not mature, just saying that large pants tend to be the preference these days. Anyway, at least they are to me personally. So this was definitely important to me, and I love the fact that it's large but it sizes at the waist, and so that means that it accentuates my waist while the rest is just big. I have worn it on one occasion. It goes with a host of colors and styles of tops and jackets and whatnot, so definitely a favorite. So we can talk about this palazzo pants next. It's fine. It's made of accordion fabric. It also is quite firm and fitted at the waist, and I love the length. When I wear it, even if I'm wearing heels, it will still be sweeping the floor a little, and I like that for me. This is a favorite that has been worn a good number of times already. Next on my list is this velvet skirt right here. I love it. I think it's amazing, but I have to be honest, I like comfortable clothing. I don't really like clothes that I have to be conscious about. I have to hold them so that they don't fly about in a certain way or cause me to trip. And I think that this skirt is definitely one that can be a handful to deal with in real life. So I love it for a picture. I love it for aesthetics. But in real life, to actually wear it is a different ball game entirely. When I made this skirt, I was so sure that I was going to be wearing it a whole lot. I just finished it and I just kept it somewhere in my wardrobe. This skirt needs to go out a whole lot. I love it. I love the detail. If you don't know, by the way, this was an upcycling project. I turned a longer pencil skirt into this. This is just a lot of organza frills and ruffles, and it's nice, it's cute, and it has an extravagant amount of drama. I love this dress. I love that it's so simple and so elegant. Of course, there's nothing simple about the print on it. It is quite detailed, but the style itself, the style that I made out of this print is so gorgeous. Sometimes I just look at that picture and I drool. By the way, I made this without a pattern, so in case you're not into patterns, you're still going to find the tutorial from this dress highly valuable for you. Okay, so let's talk about this gorgeous and creative Queen Bee's dress replica. This is a leather dress that was my recreation of Beyonce's Schiaparelli Grammy dress in 2021. I love this dress a lot. The only downside I have to it is the fact that I have to constantly pair it with socks, just like Beyonce did, because it's actually quite short. Other than that, I really like it. You could tell that I was excited when this project was over. It's something that took me quite a bit of effort to actually achieve. You see the ruching here, I had to specifically do some folding and bending of the fabric and I had to make sure that it was asymmetrical. So this was a challenging project, and I'm so glad that it turned out so good. Okay, so make sure that you watch that video to see how I made it. So are we not going to talk about this beautiful asymmetric jumpsuit? It's not really holding up for obvious reasons. Listen, this is top 5 favorite looks for me. I just love it. Of course I do. It's so smart and fitted, and nothing gives me more joy than this ruched sleeves that I made here. I just love how well it drapes, and then the rest of the jumpsuit is actually just fitted. One thing about me, I'm going to go for dramatic sleeves, and this is just another example. And by the way, these sleeves are actually made in 2 different ways, so you should watch that video, because as you can see, this is a whole complete armhole, and this other side has no armhole at all. Okay, the next look here is definitely this simple high neck Ankara dress with the white detail. I love it. I love this dress. Also has a bit of drama with the flares and this asymmetrical situation going on here, and the pairing with the white. I had to make sure that I used a color that will stand out, because this fabric does have some whitish creamish color in here, but it's very tiny. But I wanted to not use green or use black, because I knew that those would just blend in and it wouldn't necessarily stand out. I wanted this asymmetrical situation going on here to be quite remarkable, and I think that I achieved that. And lastly, there's this gorgeous mermaid dress. If you watched that video, you would know that this detail here was entirely spontaneous. I just went with the flow, and I think that this exaggerated detail did a lot for the outfit. It's so elegant. It also has a tail at the back. This was hand sewn, okay? It was just like this mass of clothing that I just put around how I liked, and that eventually came out and meant something. And I almost forgot this I made it to pair with the corset top, but in real life I'm not going to actually wear them together. I see myself wearing this more with large tops. It has a double slit in the front. Anyway, you guys, we've come to the end of this list of everything that I made in 2021. Let me know what you think about this dresses and skirts and tops and jumpsuits. Do you agree about my thinking and perspectives about some of them, or do you have contrary points of view? And my next video is something that you don't want to miss, so make sure that you subscribe and keep your notifications turned on. All right, you guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.